This morning, we're showing you a crisis that could hurt America's ability to fight devastating wildfires. The U.S. Forest Service is now facing mass resignations from its wildland firefighters.
So their frustration is over the end of a temporary pay raise that ticks out. It actually times out in September of this year. It's sparking calls for Congress to step in and pay for a long-term plan, a hike that would last or lose crucial assets on the front lines.
As fire season heats up, so are tensions within the U.S. Forest Service. Under President Biden's infrastructure bill, federal firefighters saw pay boosts of up to $20,000. The temporary raise for over 11,000 wildland firefighters is set to expire September 30th if Congress does not agree to a permanent hike. Resignations are already coming in.
We are in a national crisis right now. I guarantee you nobody quite understands the gravity of the situation. I would say almost every wildland firefighter that I know, and I know tons across this country, I don't know one that isn't at least seriously considering leaving.
For former wildland firefighter Jonathan Golden, it wasn't just the low pay, but the long weeks and months away from home.
Waking up in the parking lot of the Ventura County Fairgrounds Christmas morning, thinking I could be with my wife and my then 3-month-old son. This isn't what I have in mind for my future or his future in getting to know who his dad is.
The issue gathering support on both sides of the aisle in a letter urging the Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Government Affairs for a permanent solution. A bipartisan group of Western senators wrote, firefighters deserve fair pay, support for their mental and physical health, and time to recover from their dangerous work. In a future with increasingly catastrophic wildfires, Congress cannot wait to ensure that the federal government has the necessary workforce to protect communities.
This workforce is what is protecting the West right now, and more so across the country.
I think people need to realize that just because it's not happening in their backyard or in their state doesn't mean that they won't feel the impact.
You know, I have covered wildfires in California, and not during those last few years where we've seen historic wildfires, and the resources needed to fight those involve these very crucial people, these men and women in uniform. It's like nothing else. And the fact that they're courageous enough to do this, I mean,
Takes a special kind of
it takes a special person. So why not reward them? Why not give them what they're due, especially when they have to stay away from their families for so long? So the historic winter rains in the West did help slow the start of fire season, but the risk will increase as we've seen record high heat. I mean, just ridiculous high heat. I think it's going to be 106 in Sacramento this weekend, my friends were telling me.
And Death Valley was almost 130. Vegas,
Texas was pretty hot.
Texas was hot this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're seeing those temps really across the country. And thanking for them and hoping this gets fixed for a very crucial
Let's appreciate our firefighters.
community.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.